What is up, y'all? Welcome to the first ever CSF Live online experience, really.
Yeah.
My name is Tim. I'm with Hannah here. Hannah, how excited are we for this fall?
We're so pumped.
And why are you excited for this fall?
Because we're offering this online experience, but also we'll be able to have people in the building.
For sure. Yeah, we're meeting next week. First in-person service of the fall in the worship center.
All together.
I mean, I'm really excited, and honestly, the reason why I'm excited, I haven't met most of the people out there, so it's just kind of one of those things where I finally get to see them, they get to see me, and we're probably gonna have a fun time,
Yeah,
right?
because you've been here, what, like a month and a half now?
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
It feels like 2 years. Sometimes it feels like a couple days, something like
It's
that.
been a whirlwind.
But I'm really excited to see you. We're all excited to see you. But we wanted to kind of bring this to life to you a week before because this is what we're doing this semester also, right?
Yeah.
For those who can't come to our in-person services, CSF Live Online, it's going to be available to you every week.
Yeah.
Right? And so what we kind of wanted to do is we want to make this an interactive experience, of course. So Hannah, tell them how they can win some cool prizes.
So tonight, the first person to screenshot this video, post it. Oh, all right. Let me just rewind. The first person to screenshot this video and post it to their story and tag at Cross Students Faye will get dinner on us tomorrow night.
Come on.
So
Come on. Now, I mean, we talking Chick-fil-A? What are we talking? Anything? All things?
all of the possibilities are endless.
The
Within reason.
the possibilities are endless, man. We are super excited for you guys. We'll probably do something like this every kind of time, just to kind of make sure we can kind of see you guys, bring you dinner, Sonic drinks, everything will be available to you. So we're excited for this fall, guys. Stay tuned, hang with us, and get ready for an awesome fall.
Hey CSF, I hope you guys are doing well. We are so excited to get back with some live services next week. But for this week, we thought we'd do some online worship for you guys. So wherever you guys are, feel free to step back, focus in, and let's sing out to the Lord. I know that y'all know these songs. Let's sing it to Him.
Go before I know that you've even gone to win my war. Your love becomes my greatest defense. It leads me from the dry wilderness, and all I did was pray. And all I did was worship. All I did was bow down. All I did was stay still. Hallelujah, you have saved me. You're so much better this way. Hallelujah, great defender. You're so much better your way. 'Cause you go before I do, where my heart can seek to find your truth. Your mercy is the shade I'm living in. You restore my faith and hope again. Hallelujah, you have saved me. You're so much better this way. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
isn't grace when the heart is under fire. Another way when the walls are closing in. When I look at the space between where I used to be and this reckoning, I know I will never be alone. There is another in the fire, standing next to me. There was another in the waters, holding back the seas. Should I ever need reminding of how I've been set free, there is a cross that bears the burden, where another died for me. There is another in the fire. All my dead left for dead beneath the waters. I'm no longer a slave to my sin anymore. Should I fall in the space between what remains of me and this reckoning? Either way, I won't bow to the things of this world. 'Cause I know I will never be alone. There is another in the fire, standing next to me. There is another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding what power set me free, there is a grave that holds nobody. Now that power lives in me, there is another in the fire. Oh, 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 I can see the light in the darkness as the darkness bows to him. I can hear the roar in the heavens as the space between west and I can feel the ground shake beneath us as the prison walls cave in. Nothing stands between us. Nothing stands between us. Nothing stands between us. Nothing stands between me and you. There is no other name but the name that is Jesus. He who was and still is and will be through it all. So come what may in the space between all the things unseen and this reckoning, I know I will never be alone, yeah. Oh, I know I will never be alone. There'll be another in the fire, standing next to me. There'll be another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding how good you've been to me, I'll count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. And I can see the light in the darkness as the darkness bows to him. I can hear the roar in the heavens as the space between west and I can feel the ground shake beneath us as the prison walls cave in. Nothing stands between us. Nothing stands between. There'll be another in the fire. Stay Father in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding how good you've been to me, I count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. I count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. I'll count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. That's right, guys. He is with us in the battle. He is with us in the storms, and He is with you today. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. Have a good day.
Man, if we're being honest with ourselves, I think in a lot of ways we keep finding ourselves disappointed, right? We thought when we got to the fall, things would be back to normal. College football, may or may not happen. School's different. Everything is still kind of in flux. And we've kind of gotten so weary in a way that maybe, just maybe, we're just going to wait till 2021 to start trying, right? Like we had all these plans, we had all these goals, we had all these ambitions, and now it feels like, man, I've just got to survive. I've got to figure out everything and anything to survive just to get to the next year. Let's forget about being faithful or doing this for God or finding where God is at in this moment. But man, if we can just get to 2021, hallelujah, right? And I think we're all in that space. But let me challenge us, right? As we start this fall, as we start going into this unknown season again, we thought spring was going to be the end of it, and now we're in fall, and it feels like we're even more confused than when we started. But let me challenge us with this. As we start and we go in as a group together, and as I've talked to our student team, really where we've landed, and I think it'll really resonate with all of us, is this next semester of however long this is going to last. Man, we need to make this not a time of giving up, not to resign ourselves to, man, God's really not going to show up. But ultimately, it's going to be the ultimate plot twist, right? If you've ever watched any kind of movies, and you know what a plot twist is this unexpected development coming out of nowhere that kind of saves the day. The first thing I ever think of, and you've probably seen the movie, The Avengers Endgame. When Captain America's facing the big bad villain, he's all alone. He's about to have to face Thanos and his big army at the very end of the movie. And what happens? The rest of the Avengers that thought they were gone, thought they were dead, thought they were defeated. There's a lot else there too, but I can't unpack all this. But if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But in this moment, Captain America feels alone, but he's going to fight the good fight till the very end. And then all his allies, all his brothers and sisters in arms show up and save the day. And in a sense, we've got to embrace this as God is going to show up and have an unexpected development and movement, but it starts with us. Because what we've got to remember, and something that I've had to repeat to myself consistently and constantly, is the crisis of today. What we're dealing with, the issues, and hear me out, all the issues that we're dealing with are true, and they're real, and they shouldn't be passed on like, hey man, you really need to get over this. Everything that we're going to walk through, parents, students, leaders alike, are real. But the crisis that we face today will never go above the cross of Christ. And so to live that, we've got to believe that even through online, even through social distancing, that the plot twist that God has always intended is going to come true. Let me leave you tonight with two verses from Isaiah 43. And the prophet says, "Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." And so what God is proclaiming through Isaiah here today, or in there, what he's proclaiming to us today is, man, I have moved in your life. I have done all these things. When he's talking to them, I have freed you from slavery in Egypt. I have taken you to places that you could not have gone on your own. But don't even think about those, because what I am about to do, you're not going to believe. And it's not maybe, or I might do this, I will make a way through the wilderness. And let me just say this, usually when we go through a wilderness season, that precedes before a big movement of God. So what I would say to us today as we start this fall is, yeah, we can be sad. Yeah, we can be, man, I really don't know what's going to happen. But what we do know is that he is about to do a new thing, and this new thing is going to be better than ever. Do we believe that? Because if we did, we know and understand that we've got to keep walking in that. Understanding that we need to keep our eyes open. When he says, do you perceive it? That basically means, do you see it? We've got to keep our eyes on him, because then and only then will we see what he is doing today. And a lot of things, when everything starts flying around, distractions start flying around, we move our eyes to things that are not holy. But today, tonight, what I would challenge all of us as we walk forward in the semester together through the tragedies and through the battles, man, let's, as the Avengers, let's stand together understanding that God is going to give us victory. Maybe not the way that we want it to be, but in the way that he wants it to be. And the crisis of today is never going to be bigger than what he has for us. So let us walk through this wilderness together, understanding that the promised land does stand on the other side. I hope to see you guys next week. Tune in right here, and I'll see you all soon. Peace, love, hair gel.